Hi, welcome to EquityLevers Finance Lab. We have created a unique financial terminal which focuses on valuation multiples. So, for every listed company, the data is represented in such a way that, along with its financial performance, you can also track its valuation multiples and price trend. With developing intuition, we have created around 25 games which focuses on real investment cases. So, in every game, we are using the real company data. By solving these different games, you will understand how to go about analyzing a company. These games focus on topics like reading financial tables, financial analysis, making forward projections with certain thumb rules, leading to observing valuations, then coming to our unique investment cases, which will help you to validate this method of analyzing and projecting forwards for any particular company. At the end, you will learn to identify equity levers or drivers for any particular stock. Let's go to our finance lab. With this finance lab, you can research on thousands of Indian listed stocks. If you are a beginner, we recommend you to go through our developing intuition section to learn how to go about analyzing a stock. At first, we cover various games on reading financial tables, as you will understand how the financial table look, what are the different terminologies in it, the meaning and significance of various financial data and ratios. The next one is financial analysis. Through these games, you will learn to spot changes in growth, margins, balance sheet, and valuation multiples for a company over the period. The next one we have is making forward projections. In this, you will learn certain thumb rules to estimate forward sales and earnings, and at the end, you can determine the upside or downside in the stocks over the next 1 2 years. As a fundamental analyst, it is believed that historic valuation multiples provide a lot of clues about the future valuation multiples. In these kind of games, you will estimate or justify the valuation multiples for companies based on the given thumb rules which works in market. Once you learn the process of analyzing the data and the company information, you can solve these unique investment cases. In our last segment, we will learn about understanding equity levers or key growth drivers for any particular company. In these games, we will analyze the news and assess its impact on the profitability of company. Let's take an example of Saregama India. Saregama is India's oldest music label and youngest film studio, a multi-language TV content producer. The company has three business segments, namely music, TV and films, and publication. And out of that, 83% of its revenues are generated from music segment. In this game, we will analyze the company information, its historical trend, to see if it's a good investment idea or not. As we all must be aware that the company launched its portable digital music player Carva and its new film banner Udly in 2017. Along with this, the music licensing one of the major growth and profitability driver for the company. As many of the platforms like Ghana, JioSaavn, Spotify have come up in the market, the companies like Saregama are able to charge these platforms on per stream basis and get share of advertising revenues generated from their free services. In first quarter of fiscal 21, the Spotify partnered with Indian music label Saregama to bring more than 1 lakh retro and new age songs in over 2 dozen languages. So in this case, we are looking at an attractive investment opportunity where the information has been provided along with the financial data. And with this information, you are supposed to answer the questions given in this game. So next year forward projections has been provided in this table. It says that Saregama has signed a global licensing deal with Facebook and Instagram on June 3rd, 2020. So what would be our investment call with respect to Saregama India? So before answering this question, let's look at the historical numbers as well. In this case, we are analyzing the company as of October 2020. Let's look at its annual trend. If we look at the net profit in 2017, it was around 9 crores. We can see that there is consistent growth, and as of October 20, the profit the company has reported in June quarter is 61 crores. So it is almost 7 times of the profit in 2017. You can clearly see that the EBITDA margin and profit margin has been expanded over the period. So in the question paper, if you look at the forward projections, you can see that the forward P is almost 60% lower than the last fiscal P. So in this case, we can consider investing into the stock. In this question, we have to calculate the forward price. So to get the forward price, we can multiply the current P by forward EPS. So if you hold a long position in this company in October 20, what would be your investment call? So let's look at the data set again. If we go to the valuation multiples over the period, you can see that the current valuation is much lower. Company's ROE has been increased to 15%. We have already seen that margins and growth expanded over the period. So at this rate, the stock still looks attractive. So we can buy more stocks. Once you complete and submit your test, you can actually verify your answers with the proper reasoning given here. So the top line actually grew after October 20 because of the deals with Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify. By May 21 itself, the stock reached to level of 2,400. So like this, you can solve many of the investment cases available here. So there are around 25 set of games which you can solve. With our finance lab, you can also research on various Indian listed companies. The data is presented in a unique way. You can easily track the company's performance along with its valuation multiples. You can also get the industry aggregates over the period. So why are you waiting? Explore EquityLevers Finance Lab and start your investment journey today. Thank you.